Hello everyone, I'm John, a proud member of the Knowledge Journey team. Today, I want to talk about a topic that hits close to home for many of us, feeling unattractive. Have you ever gazed into the mirror and felt that sinking feeling, wondering why you don't measure up? I have, and so have countless others. It's a deeply human experience, one that we often keep locked away, hidden behind forced smiles and superficial conversations. Let's be honest. The world can be a harsh critic. We're bombarded with images of perfection, told how we should look, act, and even think. But beneath all these layers of societal expectations lies a profound truth. Beauty is not skin deep. It's about the essence of who we are, our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs. As someone who's walked through life's ups and downs, I've learned that feeling unattractive isn't just about the physical. It's intertwined with our emotions, our past, and our perceptions. It's time to peel back these layers and understand why we feel this way and how we can transform these feelings into something positive. So let's embark on this journey together. I'll share with you 5 reasons why you might feel unattractive, and more importantly, how to shift this mindset. We'll look at the root causes, challenge the societal norms, and discover the beauty in our uniqueness. Remember, this isn't just about changing how we look at ourselves. It's about embracing who we are, flaws and all. Grab a cup of coffee, settle in, and let's dive deep into this heartfelt conversation. Together, we'll uncover the truths that lie within and find ways to see ourselves in a new, empowering light. Welcome to Knowledge Journey, where we explore the depths of human experience with honesty, compassion, and a touch of humor. Let's get started. Reason 1, negative self-perception. Now, let's dive into the first reason why you might feel unattractive. Negative self-perception. This is a big one, folks. Often, we are our own worst critics. We look in the mirror and immediately zero in on what we perceive as flaws. We tell ourselves stories about not being good enough, and over time, these stories become our reality. I remember a client named Sarah. She was a wonderful person, intelligent, kind, and full of potential. Yet, every time she looked in the mirror, all she saw were imperfections. She'd point out her so-called flaws, a wrinkle here, a spot there. Through our conversations, it became clear that Sarah's negative self-talk stemmed from years of internalizing criticism from others, especially during her formative years. Think about it. How often do you catch yourself saying things like, "I'm too fat," "I'm too old," or "I'm not attractive enough"? These thoughts become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more we tell ourselves we're unattractive, the more we believe it. And let me tell you, this negative self-perception is incredibly powerful. It shapes not only how we see ourselves, but also how we present ourselves to the world. But here's the thing, we can change this. It starts with recognizing and challenging these negative thoughts. Next time you catch yourself thinking something critical, stop and ask, would I say this to a friend? Chances are, you wouldn't. So why say it to yourself? Practicing self-compassion is key. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you'd offer a loved one. Look at yourself in the mirror and focus on the things you like, even if it's just one small thing. Gradually, these positive thoughts will start to outweigh the negative ones. Let's remember that beauty isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about embracing who you are, with all your unique features and qualities. Every wrinkle, every scar, every so-called flaw tells a story, your story. And that is something truly beautiful. So the next time you look in the mirror, try to see beyond the surface. See the person who has faced challenges and come out stronger. See the person who is worthy of love and admiration. Because, my friends, you are more than enough, just as you are. Stay with me as we explore more reasons why we feel unattractive and how we can turn these feelings around. You're watching Knowledge Journey, where we journey together towards a better understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Reason 2, comparing yourself to others. Let's move on to the second reason why you might feel unattractive: comparing yourself to others. In today's world, it's incredibly easy to fall into this trap. With social media showcasing the highlight reels of everyone's lives, we often end up feeling like we don't measure up. Imagine this. You scroll through Instagram and see photos of people with perfect bodies, flawless skin, and seemingly perfect lives. It's like they're living in a completely different world. You might start to think, why don't I look like that? Or why isn't my life as exciting? Trust me, we've all been there. Let me tell you about John, a friend and colleague of mine. John is a great guy, smart, funny, and successful. Yet, he constantly felt unattractive because he kept comparing himself to his more athletic friends. Every time they posted pictures of their gym workouts or beach vacations, John felt a little less confident in himself. What he didn't realize was that his friends had their own insecurities and struggles, just like everyone else. The truth is, comparing yourself to others is a losing game. You're only seeing a curated version of their lives, the good parts. You're not seeing the challenges, the insecurities, or the everyday struggles they go through. And while you're busy comparing, you're missing out on appreciating your own unique qualities. Here's what we can do to break this cycle. Start by limiting your time on social media. Take a break and focus on the real world around you. Spend time with people who uplift you and remind you of your worth. Surround yourself with positivity. Another powerful tool is to practice gratitude. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. Make a list of things you appreciate about yourself, your strengths, your talents, your accomplishments. This simple act can shift your mindset from one of comparison to one of appreciation. Remember, everyone's journey is different. You have your own path to follow, and it's not meant to look like anyone else's. Embrace your individuality and celebrate your unique qualities. The world needs you just as you are, not as a copy of someone else. So next time you find yourself comparing, take a step back and remind yourself of your own worth. Focus on your journey, your growth, and your happiness. You are enough, and you are beautiful in your own unique way. Stay tuned as we continue to explore more reasons why we feel unattractive and how we can change this narrative. You're watching Knowledge Journey, where we navigate the complexities of life together, one step at a time. Reason 3, past trauma or negative experiences. Now, let's discuss the third reason why you might feel unattractive: past trauma or negative experiences. Our past can have a profound impact on how we see ourselves today. It's like carrying invisible scars that shape our self-perception and confidence. Let me share a story about Maria. Maria was an incredibly kind and intelligent woman, but she struggled with her self-esteem. In high school, she was bullied for her weight, and those cruel words stuck with her for years. Even as an adult, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was unattractive. Those negative experiences had etched themselves deeply into her psyche. Traumatic experiences, whether it's bullying, rejection, or even harsh criticism from loved ones, leave lasting marks. They can make us doubt our worth and beauty, creating a narrative in our minds that we aren't good enough. It's important to understand that these experiences don't define you. They are part of your story, but they are not the whole story. Healing from past trauma is a journey, and it's one that often requires professional help. Therapy can be incredibly beneficial in unpacking these experiences, understanding their impact, and finding ways to move forward. One technique I often recommend is to reframe these experiences. Instead of seeing them as proof of your inadequacy, view them as challenges you've overcome. They are a testament to your resilience and strength. Maria, for instance, began to see her past bullying as something that had made her more empathetic and compassionate towards others. Another powerful approach is to surround yourself with positive affirmations. Write down affirmations that remind you of your worth and beauty. Place them where you'll see them daily, on your mirror, your fridge, or even as a background on your phone. Over time, these positive messages can help counteract the negative ones from your past. Remember, healing is a process, and it's okay to seek help along the way. Surround yourself with supportive people who lift you up and remind you of your value. Engage in activities that make you feel good about yourself, whether it's a hobby, exercise, or simply spending time in nature. Your past doesn't have to dictate your present or your future. You have the power to rewrite your narrative, to see yourself through a lens of compassion and self-love. You are not defined by the hurtful words or actions of others. You are defined by how you choose to rise above them. Stay with me as we continue to explore more reasons why we feel unattractive and discover ways to reclaim our confidence. You're watching Knowledge Journey, where we journey together towards healing and self-discovery. Reason 4. Unrealistic beauty standards. Moving on to the fourth reason why you might feel unattractive. Unrealistic beauty standards. Society bombards us with images of perfection that are often impossible to achieve. These standards can make us feel like we're always falling short. Consider Alex, a talented and creative individual. Despite his many accomplishments, Alex often felt unattractive because he didn't have the ideal body type or flawless skin seen in magazines and on TV. He spent years chasing an unattainable standard, feeling more and more discouraged with each passing day. Unrealistic beauty standards are everywhere, in advertisements, movies, social media, and even in the casual comments people make. They tell us we need to be thinner, taller, younger, or more symmetrical to be considered attractive. But here's the truth. These standards are not only unattainable for most people, but also unnecessary. True beauty isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about being authentically you. One way to combat these standards is to challenge them. Start by curating your media consumption. Follow accounts and watch content that celebrate diversity and realness. Seek out stories and images that reflect a variety of body types, ages, and features. Surround yourself with positive and inclusive representations of beauty. Let's talk about self-acceptance. Accepting yourself as you are, with all your unique traits and features, is a powerful act of defiance against these unrealistic standards. Focus on what makes you special. Celebrate your individuality, the things that set you apart from the crowd. Another approach is to practice body positivity. This means appreciating your body for what it can do, not just how it looks. Think about all the amazing things your body allows you to do, from walking and dancing to hugging a loved one or enjoying a delicious meal. Gratitude for these abilities can shift your focus from appearance to functionality and joy. Remember, beauty is subjective. What one person finds attractive, another might not. There's no single standard that everyone has to meet. Embrace your uniqueness and know that your worth isn't determined by how closely you match society's ideals. So the next time you feel pressured by these unrealistic standards, take a step back and remind yourself that you are enough, just as you are. Your worth is not defined by how closely you resemble a photoshopped image. It's defined by your kindness, your creativity, your intelligence, and all the wonderful qualities that make you who you are. Stay tuned as we continue to explore the reasons why we feel unattractive and how we can shift these feelings to embrace our true selves. You're watching Knowledge Journey, where we challenge societal norms and discover the beauty in authenticity. Reason 5. Lack of self-care. Let's explore the fifth and final reason why you might feel unattractive: a lack of self-care. In our busy lives, it's easy to neglect ourselves. We get so caught up in work, responsibilities, and taking care of others that we forget to take care of ourselves. Over time, this neglect can make us feel worn out and unattractive. Take Mark, for example. Mark was a hardworking professional who rarely took time for himself. His hectic schedule left him feeling exhausted and his self-esteem took a hit. He didn't prioritize exercise, healthy eating, or even enough sleep. As a result, he often felt unattractive and drained. Self-care is not just about pampering yourself, though that can be a part of it. It's about making sure your physical, emotional, and mental needs are met. When we neglect these areas, it shows not just in our appearance, but in how we feel about ourselves. Start by paying attention to your body. Are you getting enough rest? Are you eating nourishing foods? Are you moving your body in ways that feel good? These basic self-care practices can make a significant difference in how you feel and, consequently, how you see yourself. Beyond the basics, think about what makes you feel happy and fulfilled. Is it spending time in nature? Reading a good book? Engaging in a hobby? Whatever it is, make time for it. Self-care is about nurturing your soul as much as your body. Mark eventually realized that taking care of himself wasn't selfish, it was necessary. He began to prioritize his health, setting aside time each day for exercise and relaxation. He also made a point to disconnect from work and spend quality time with his family and friends. These changes didn't just improve his physical appearance, they revitalized his spirit and boosted his confidence. Self-care also involves setting boundaries. Learn to say no when you need to and protect your time and energy. It's okay to prioritize yourself. When you take care of yourself, you have more to give to others. Remember, self-care isn't a one-time fix. It's a continuous practice, a commitment to yourself. By taking care of your needs, you not only enhance your well-being, but also project a sense of confidence and self-worth that others can see. So, the next time you're feeling unattractive, ask yourself if you've been neglecting self-care. Take a moment to check in with yourself and make a plan to prioritize your well-being. You're worth the effort, and your health and happiness depend on it. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery. I hope these insights help you see yourself in a new light and inspire you to embrace your unique beauty. You're watching Knowledge Journey, where we explore the depths of human experience with honesty and compassion. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep growing. Conclusion. Thank you for staying with me through this heartfelt conversation about why we might feel unattractive. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've discussed. Feeling unattractive often stems from deeper issues: negative self-perception, comparing ourselves to others, past traumas, unrealistic beauty standards, and a lack of self-care. These feelings are valid, but they don't define us. Each of us has the power to change our narrative, to see ourselves through a lens of compassion, and to embrace our unique beauty. Remember, you are more than the sum of your perceived flaws. You are a complex, beautiful individual with your own story to tell. As we wrap up, let's revisit the key points. 1. Negative self-perception. Challenge and reframe those harsh thoughts. 2. Comparing yourself to others. Focus on your unique journey and strengths. 3. Past trauma or negative experiences. Seek healing and recognize your resilience. 4. Unrealistic beauty standards. Embrace your individuality and challenge societal norms. 5. Lack of self-care. Prioritize your well-being and make self-care a daily practice. I want to leave you with this thought. Beauty is not just about how you look, but how you feel about yourself. It's about your kindness, your strength, and your authenticity. The world needs you just as you are, with all your unique qualities and imperfections. Let's make a pact to be kinder to ourselves, to celebrate our strengths, and to support each other in this journey of self-acceptance. Together, we can redefine what it means to be beautiful. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Have you struggled with feeling unattractive? What helped you overcome it? Share your stories in the comments below. Let's build a community of support and understanding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insights on psychology, self-improvement, and the human experience. You're watching Knowledge Journey, where we explore the depths of life with honest compassion and a touch of humor. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep growing. Remember, you are enough, just as you are.